Bye.
There you go. What the hell was I going to tell you? Oh, there's so much to talk about. I mean, I got to talk about Artie on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I heard that more fireworks occurred.
Yeah, I was just listening to his wild. Yeah, really, really vicious. Matt, you're on the air in April, Mass.
Hey now. Hey, first of all, this is no time better than now than for a Sal roast, huh?
Yeah, well.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, did you hear the wrap-up show fight between Artie, Sal, and Richard?
Yeah, Sal is such a fucking asshole. That guy is a piece of shit. Son of a bitch.
Now, so you see, we had a fight here that started between Artie, Sal, and Richard on our show.
Oh, I heard it all.
And then it moved over to the wrap-up show, so I don't know who's heard what.
It ended with Artie telling Sal to go fuck himself. It was great.
That's the ultimate.
Yeah, it really was a very manly fight. Let's go, Mike. You're on the air in Bradley, Illinois.
Hey now, Howard. Yeah, I listened to the wrap-up show, and actually Gary came up with a really good idea on having them compete over who could have the best bit. But I got to tell you, though, I love Artie. There's no way I'll ever take sides with Sal. But, I never thought I'd have to see the day where I have to choose sides on it. You know what I mean? It's very disappointing to me that Sal would act like that to a guy who has contributed so much to the show,
Yeah, well, I didn't hear the fight. I just started listening to it this morning, and I'll play it for you.
Yeah, because I was going to say, some of us are still out of the loop. We don't know where this went after the show.
I would like to get to the bottom of it today and hear it. I don't know that it could ever be resolved.
Here's the thing. I mean, Artie called Sal a coon-faced motherfucker, I believe.
Raccoon face. I mean, look, as far as I'm concerned, they started this with this incessant whining. I mean, the accusation that I ribbed them too much. I mean, what is this show about? And they're clearly talking behind my back. Richard pulled Jason aside, and he's saying all sorts of mean things about me. Sal is telling everybody he can find that I'm an asshole. Wow. And it makes me feel weird. It's creepy to work with somebody like that. I didn't think I was mean to those guys. I thought I busted their chops as much as I bust anybody else's chops on the show. They've broken my balls over the years. But if they're really hurt by it and they're reacting in a way where they're talking behind my back, I really don't want to have anything to do with them. I mean, quite frankly, we could do our jobs and not interact at all.
That is true.
I mean, it's just. I mean,
the thing is, you're offering $2,500, dude. If you offer me $2,500 for stand-up, dude, I'd do 30 minutes if I could. You know what I mean? And for him to back out like that, you've done a lot for the show, Artie. Remember the guy with no arms, the midget? You took care of him, dude. You are a saint. And
most of the email was.
Dude, I love
most of the email was in favor of Artie. I will read. Some of it was in favor of.
Sal and
Richard. And
I don't know
why Sal and Richard wrote those.
Look, they've done a lot for the show, too. I'm not saying... And we all contribute. We all contribute is the point,
I'll read you some of the email.
But I don't know what... They started this. I don't know. It really is weird to me. It makes me feel bad.
For the love of the show, please fire that piece of shit Sal. Who in the fuck does he think he is, talking the way he did to you on the show today? He is a jealous, whining, no-talent hack. Sal, go back to Wall Street and suck the dick of corporate America. Leave the rest of us alone. Here's another one. Do a Win Sal's Job contest. As a goof, see what he does. Number 3, best meltdown ever. So, people just like it. Sal is the biggest fucking moron on the planet. Get him the fuck off the show. He has no talent. He's a fucking idiot, and he makes me sick. No wonder his wife has an emotional friend. I hope Artie kicks his fucking ass. And I hope, too, Sal's kids die of AIDS. Oh, this is terrible.
I took that back.
Good, all right.
Somebody suggested I bang his wife. Not that I could, but even if I could, again, that woman has been through way too much to make her suffer through my sex with me.
I respect that.
Well, that's how nice of a guy Artie is. Artie could take it.
Yeah, Artie's thoughtful.
If he wanted to.
Today's fight between Artie and Sal is the greatest fight in the history of the show. Here's another one. Fire Sal now. Who the fuck does he think he is, talking to Artie the way he did today? Sal is a behind-the-scenes, no-talent hack. Howard, so much for great radio. Fire the stupid F now. But Sal did have his people. He had his people. I have to agree with Sal in this case. Artie, I love you to death, man, and you're great, but Beer League did suck. I turned it off after just a little bit. I hope your acting career blows up like you hope, but Based on Beer League, we've got a long way to go. Stick with what works and stay on the show. Kudos on the diet. It's about time. But again, I have to say 99% of the mail was on Artie's side. Sal, the stockbroker, is fucking insane. I know that's why he's around, but Jesus, what a fucking asshole, racist, scumbag, talentless waste of space. In case he may not know or think, there are thousands of us who wouldn't walk across the street to walk his shit, whatever that means. And Artie Lang is a real talent, a real actor, a real comedian. Newsflash, Sal, you're an idiot. And, I mean, they went on and on and on. I know Sal reads these.
Who do you think's at fault here? I mean,
I'm going to play the tapes and comment on them.
Well, I wonder if Sal, because Sal likes to go on the Stern Fan Network, and I don't know what was going on over there, but he could have taken a real beating.
I do not believe that fucking psycho asshole Sal. Why don't you fire that useless creep? Fire Richard while you're at it. You can get any two faggots off the street to do what they do. These two faggots have no right to fuck with Artie this way. This rant Sal went on is embarrassing to the show. You should be ashamed of that segment. However, it was great radio. Why can't Sal understand that Artie is a great talent? He has a career in movies and television because of his talent. He has done stand-up for years because of his talent. Sal's a fucking hack with very little talent. He can't accept that Artie gets paid 50 times as much money because he's better than they are. He gets special Authority bus station lick balls for $25 each. They would love it. And finally, a guy sums it up. I'll read you the last one.
All right.
Jesus, stop the screaming. The problems that are happening can all be attributed to one thing. People love Artie, and it hurts them when he says mean things to them. Artie can't stand being loved, and he will meet true admiration with a flamethrower. Sal and Richard do admire Artie. They do resent being goofed on so regularly. Artie should say he's sorry, and Gary should too. Give the guys their due.
Okay, that guy sounds like a rational guy, but, I mean, isn't the show about busting each other's balls? I mean, I don't feel I say anything mean about them.
Well, some people feel you have been too mean. I will read some of the email that was negative. Artie is such a fat baby. He makes millions from the show. Don't belittle dudes that make shit money just because you are a hungry, petulant turd.
Well,
Artie's comments about Sal's kids way out of line. His kids didn't do anything. Fat boy should be ashamed of making these statements. I don't particularly like Sal, but Artie went too far.
That was out of line.
So there it is.
I agree with that. But,
wow, Artie, you really came off like a pompous piece of shit this morning on the wrap-up show.
Oh.
Where do you get off telling people that they're not comedians? I've seen Sal's act and your act. Thinking back on them, they are different. If he isn't a comedian, then you're not one either.
Wow.
You're a fat sidekick with drug stories. See, everybody's...
It's just shit on Artie Day, ain't it?
Well, listen, there was a lot of shit flying. I'm reading you the email. I have to say it was the 99% with Artie, though. I'm telling you what I'm reading here. A lot of people feel that Sal and Richard are experiencing some sort of jealousy with Artie, and they're taking it out on him.
Well, I think they feel like second-class citizens.
Right.
And I've noticed, now nothing has happened here that's different, but they have begun to act as if they don't belong. They keep themselves closed up in their little room.
Right.
They don't talk to anybody. And they're back there feeding each other's insecurity.
So why couldn't Richard just take no for an answer? If you go to any other job, they've been fired.
All right. Well, I'll play you some of the tape. Artie, you did, you really were going at it. I sensed real anger in this.
Listen, how would you, that initial blow-up Sal had, if you want to take that out and write it down, look at that on paper, that is some...
I would like to do that. It was vicious.
I want somebody to take Sal's initial blow-up and write it out for me, and I will read it out loud.
So
maybe
you gotta,
that's a good idea.
You gotta look at it that way. So anything I say after that is kind of like, hey, what the fuck? I'm just defending myself after that, you know?
You know, sometimes these arguments for me get to the point where I don't remember why they started.
Right.
Like, you know, they just kind of happen.
Well, it was a conversation on the wrap-up show the day before about Artie getting special treatment. And then that started.
And then they kitchen sinked everything. They put every gripe that they had against Artie they piled on that day. This was wrong with Artie. That was wrong with Artie. So Artie had nothing to
Fred,
do.
no one's gotten your opinion on this, and that's mainly because we usually forget you're here.
Well,
but now that you've chimed in,
I'm calling for a Fred segment on that.
Hold on, let me see if I can find that theme music. I mean, there's no sense in.
I'll give you a 2 for today too.
This is great. All right.
Thank you.
As long as we're playing here, let's do it right. I can't wait. Fred's going to weigh in on this.
He's a Fred, he's wonderful Fred. 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 He's wonderful, wonderful Fred.
Thanks to Joey Pajamas for that theme.
Yeah. Beautiful theme.
Legendary. All right. Fred, please tell us, what are you thinking? Did you hear the wrap-up show clips? Would you like me to?
I did hear the wrap-up show clips, and I don't want to comment on those as of yet. But taking it from when Sal walked in and the clips and everything like that, it started off with one conversation, and as the conversation kept evolving, Sal kept letting out more and more stuff that he was mad at Artie about. And that was unfair. I mean, if Artie's getting special treatment, then just focus on that. He took it to, like even the score about, like him, maybe not being nice to him, ribbing on him and whatever. What they forget is Artie's a comedian.
Well, be angry with me if Artie's getting special treatment.
Yeah, but no, they're just angry at Artie. At that point, they're taking anything they can to get their point across. Artie is a comedian. I mean, when he does the stuff with, high-pitched Mike, high-pitched Mike is getting cranked up, but you can clearly see, and at least I can see it, that Artie's just goofing with him. And I think that's what it started with yesterday, but these guys just kept going and going and
there
going.
Was real anger.
And then when Sal got into that thing about saying, Artie was shit on Mad TV and that his movie sucked, that was, number one, it was all lies. And it was just mean. And at that point, Artie had no recourse except to, go at him.
Sounds to me like you're endorsing Artie.
I'm endorsing Artie on this one.
Yeah. It's never really clear to me what Fred is going to come out with.
I got that out of
it.
No, I'm saying I didn't know where he stood.
He was taking a guess, and he guessed right.
But listen to he's acting like, whatever. It's like, look, Howard, I think...
I feel it was interesting to hear what Fred had to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and by the way...
I'm glad we...
And by the way, speaking of wackos, I think Seinfeld is the wacko, so there you go.
All right, there you go.
That's my opinion.
Fred giving us 2 opinions.
He said it would be a 2 for today.
I usually limit him to 1, but...
Can I tell you why I think he's a wacko?
All right.
All right, there you go. He's America's sweetheart, and yet here's the guy that was dating a 17-year-old high school student, and also he stole another guy's wife when she just came back from a honeymoon. What kind of normal guy does that?
What were the details of that? Is that basically what happened?
That's exactly what happened.
Got married, went on her honeymoon.
They got married in June. She came back. She cut her honeymoon short by a week.
Right.
She was in Italy. She came back. He was at a sports club. It was a gym because apparently he liked to trot his girls to this particular sports club.
And
that's
I know
where he
the
met
sports
her.
club because I was there while all this happened.
And I've heard stories because I go to that. Yeah, I go to that sports club.
Yeah. So he was sort of whining and dining her.
Oh yeah, he had his sights set on her. He wanted what he shouldn't have.
And so I guess she couldn't get out of the wedding. She went through with it, went on the honeymoon, and then cut it short, came back, and never saw her
And
husband
apparently
again.
she was the one that was hawking this guy, Niederlander, to get married.
Right.
He wasn't so sure he wanted to marry her. But she kept going, come on, let's get married. Come on, let's get married. Come on, let's get married. They got married. They went on the honeymoon. She came back. She dumped him, went with Seinfeld.
And publicly humiliated him, basically.
Well,
Fred on fire today with opinions, and certainly
so Seinfeld's the wacko, and Artie's innocent.
I agree with Fred on both counts.
All right, Fred, you've even gotten Robin's
2 for 2.
Good for you, Fred. A good segment, I guess.
Listen, but the other thing is, it's like, look, Howard, I think you were being nice to me yesterday and saying, I came here with some major show business career. Whether it was major or not,
you had a career.
It was a career.
But the other thing is, no, of course it wasn't. I made good money. I did all right. But I didn't come in here with an attitude like I did have a major. You know what I mean? I didn't.
Right.
They're sort of projecting that on me. Like, what evidence do they have that I came in here going, listen, guys.
Well, why don't I play the clip?
It's your luckiest day ever.
Right, because you get to work with me.
I came in here as humble as I still am now, and as just as appreciative as I am now.
But, Artie, why don't I play the clips now? And then, who knows, Fred might even comment some more. You don't know.
Yes.
Or Fred could change his mind.
I can change my mind.
That's right.
No,
well, listen, again,
I'm pretty confident I'm going to stay right there.
My only defense about whatever I say is that Sal continues to say brutal shit. And the other thing that comes out is Richard is pulling people aside and talking about me. That is just creepy, and I don't want to deal with... I don't want any, like, office politics like that. It's awful. I don't want to deal with that.
David, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I'm kind of on the side with Sal Richard on this one, Artie, man. I love you, but it seems to me that you were a little out of line. I agree that...
I wish your phone was better. I like you, but I wish your phone was better.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just breaking up.
We just heard that you're for me, right?
No, man. I'm on the side of Sal Richard on this one. You were a little out of line on the show yesterday, dude.
Okay, but listen, but I'm saying, did you hear what Sal said to me on the air? I mean, come on.
I agree with Sal was a little out of line with things, but you seem to me like to be like a little bit of a baby, and somebody's like, am I a real comedian or aren't I? And you had to like scream and yell your way home that who is a comedian and who isn't.
All right.
I mean,
well,
listen,
okay.
The conversation got there because it got ugly. I'm not proud of it.
Lee, you're on the air.
Hi, how y'all doing tonight? Hey, you know, everything that Artie said was right, but it doesn't change the fact that the three of them have provided me with more belly laughs on the history of the show than anyone else. And, you know, I mean...
Well, that's true, so maybe the three of them are... Hey, he's almost drawing the Three Stooges analogy, Artie. Wow. You're Mo, and those two are Larry and Curly.
This is the very first Three Stooges analogy I've been involved with where I'm not Curly.
Good for you. You've been elevated.
Right.
What is it, Jason, who was very much involved in this whole... you were the guy who actually told Artie what Richard was saying behind his back.
And there's some people in an email that are actually angry with Jason because they think he kind of does these weasel moves.
I do. I felt horrible.
I liked his moves.
Thank you.
Yes.
No, I
but
really
it was
did.
a weasel move, yes.
Jason has learned well.
I felt bad. I was fanning the flames for
no bigger
no
weasel
reason.
than me, and I've passed my genetics on to him.
Okay. Came here an innocent kid.
I just do want to tell her, it wasn't like Richard pulled me aside to badmouth you. I was just trying to say on the wrap-up show, which I stand by with that, I think Richard was angrier at you than he was letting on. Based off things he said, but it's not like he's running around.
Where was he saying it, though?
Over the course of a normal conversation that you just, we're friends, we hang out, but it's not like he's running around pulling people aside, bad-mouthing you. That's all I want to clarify, because I know...
Let me teach you something else.
What?
When you're a weasel, don't try to weasel out.
Don't try to weasel out.
Richard asked me to come in and say that, and it's the truth. I'm not making it up.
Yeah, but how did the conversation get to me? And what?
Well, let's listen to
Richard. Is there anything you want to tell me bad about Artie?
Yeah, why? That's the point. Why in a normal, friendly conversation am I coming up?
I don't know. But it wasn't like he pulled me aside and said, let me badmouth Artie.
When Richard badmouthed Artie...
It was more like every...
Why did it even come up in the first place? What was Richard's whole...
Did you go on a fishing expedition?
I'm pretty sure it was one of those days a couple months ago where Artie either made fun of one of their phone calls on the air or,
And Richard said what to you about Artie?
He was angry that, he felt that Artie says one thing to his face and then another thing behind his back, and that, Artie, just constantly undermines him and puts him down, and he doesn't get it, and it really upsets him.
That to be the case. I mean, am I constantly?
No, I tell you, they're under a delusion back there. They're making each other paranoid.
I sit here, and there's times I've had tears coming out of my eyes, crying at some of the shit they've done. What are they talking about?
They never hear any of that.
Well, let's get to the wrap-up show because it got ugly, and not everybody heard it.
It is ugly.
It is ugly. It's as ugly as it gets. Here we go in no particular order, Robin. I don't know how much of this you heard.
I didn't hear much of anything.
All right, so then you are probably lucky to be hearing this
Yes,
now.
I am.
All right.
Sal cares so much about what the audience thinks of him that I was surprised that he showed that side of himself to the audience today. Sal set himself back 100 years because it's almost like a a racist who doesn't want to be racist, and then one day he just blows up and starts blurting out the N-word. Like, that was a side of Sal that even I'd never seen before.
Well, here you go. Sal thinks every listener is as big an asshole as he is. You understand? Because when Sal was just a listener, he was the bitter motherfucker. And if you made him mad, he was the one who got on the computer like a little faggot with no time on his hands and said, we hate Fred because he said this, and we hate Artie because he said this. He thinks everybody is as big a lunatic and a psychopath as he is. So that's why he cares what the audience thinks so much, because he thinks they're all as nuts as him. Guess what, Sal? They're not. They're all normal compared to you. You're the nut. I find him to be, I never thought he was funny. I think he's a winner of a radio contest that we let come on the show. He's willing to blow Richard and make phony phone calls. He's nothingness.
Well, then it escalated.
There you go.
I'm just going to play them.
That was before Sal got there. Wow.
Yeah, you gave it to him good, and then Sal finally came in to defend himself, and then it got even better.
It's so funny how Sal, this is another example of how he wants to be in the comedy community so long. A middler, Sal doesn't know what the fuck a middler is, more than he knows what ammonia is. He's not a comedian. He's not a comedian. He's not. He's not. I don't care what. I mean, and that's me being truthful. And, I mean, look, he can have those opinions all he wants about my comedy, but would it hurt me? Like, it would hurt me more if Bob Levy felt that than it did Sal. If Sal was going to critique my, like, say I became a swindling, dishonest stockbroker, and I wanted to milk people out of money, and I wasn't educated, and I somehow passed a Series 7 test because I paid somebody off or I cheated, and married a chick way hotter than I should have, and somehow had children with her, and then embarrassed her in life. If I was that guy and he insulted that lifestyle, like you said, you're horrible at swindling people. You're a horrible phony stockbroker. Then I'd be upset because that's something he's an expert at. I'll go on the record right now. I'm not angry at all. I think Sal is
not angry.
He's not funny. He's not talented on any level. He's a horrible stand-up comic. And the reason he got mad at Nick DiPaolo and blew up at him that one time is because Nick looked at him, like, you got to understand, a guy like Nick, he's not as famous as Sal because Sal's on this show. So a guy like Nick, who's a brilliant comic, looks at Sal as like literally like a monkey, like he's a monkey act. Sal is Beetlejuice to Nick. Right. So it just hurts Nick to do a gig with Beetlejuice. You know what I mean? Like I got to do he's a whackpacker. Right. And that's how Nick will always look at him. And quite frankly, that's how I look at him.
Wow, that's rough. You know, like it left the world of funny into rough.
Tough love.
Rough.
Well, the funny train moved out a long time ago.
Funny train.
Wow. Mean train has pulled in.
Let's keep going with it. What the hell? You were on fire. And Sal does come into the argument eventually.
I'm not an angry guy.
This is Richard, his wife.
Oh. I'm not an angry guy. I get annoyed.
You're passive-aggressive. Well, listen, dude. Listen, just stay clear of me. I don't want to talk to you two anymore. I really don't. Because I don't like you guys either. How's that sound?
I never said I don't like you.
No, I don't like you or Sal. So from this day on, stay clear of me. And we won't have any trouble.
Like the Godfather.
Right? And if you write a song parody about me, I may take my jabs again.
What, I can't say that I get a little annoyed when you rag on
That's not what Jason's saying, and quite frankly, I believe what Jason's saying.
Well, what did I say then?
Do you want me to go into it?
Go ahead, man. Yeah. It's out on the table.
He first of all, he gets insanely angry, when you guys take a swipe at his comedy, and he'll just go on and on about it. But more vicious than you're getting on the air. Who does Artie think he is? He says one thing to your face and then another thing behind your back.
That's true.
But you say it in a very malicious.
No, I have said that because.
And you say it angry, much angrier than you're saying it on the air.
I don't want to go and rehash the whole thing where we argued at your roast.
I think that when you took a shot at Richard's comedy, it wasn't during your roast part.
It was.
It was earlier in the morning we were talking about it, or earlier in the evening, and you just sort of said offhand, I think Richard Dack sucked. He took that very hard.
Part of show business is being phony. It really is. I got news for you. Everybody in this room thinks that they're going to go on and be the honest people that they think they are. You can't live in show business like that. You have to be dishonest. Does Gary like Gina Gershon? No. But I'm not like Gary dying to hear her album? No. But you have to be phony. You have to, otherwise you will not survive in this business. You will not.
Yeah, but I'm not that kind of person. I'm not a phony. And when you said to me after that gig, I took it literal when you said I did a good job.
I didn't even see your set, Richard.
Well, then you said, why'd you say good job?
Because I was being phony.
Wow. I mean, it was some wrap-up show. You know, for me, I got to say, you know, as somebody who has a radio show and, you know, the channels are, after all, called Howard 100 and Howard 101, it gives me a good feeling to know after we leave that there's good radio going on. And I didn't even have to be there.
You know, they should rename it the Truth Serum Show because more people say
crazy crap.
Crazy stuff on that show than anywhere else.
Let me tell you something. Again, could you imagine if we lived in a world where everybody walked around being dead honest? No one would talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Well, you made a very good point.
You know, it's like... I mean,
let's continue here. Sal gets into the fray finally with you. I guess you kind of sucked him into the conversation.
Yeah, it's a big mistake.
How much of what you said did you really mean?
And be honest, Sal.
I'm being honest. I'm always honest. That's my problem.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Mm-hmm. I said what I had to say, and that's it. And anybody can interpret it any way they like.
So you're saying you stand
it's not like looking at a Picasso and interpreting it, dickhead. What you said is pretty clear, and you said it angry.
All right, so take it any way you want to take it.
I'm going to take it as you said it, so never fucking talk to me again.
All right. He's so brilliant. It's like the scripture. You have to interpret it.
Yeah, he got deep. He got deep there.
I'm going to analyze it.
He wouldn't answer the question.
Well, maybe what he meant was.
Yeah, right. Good.
I meant a lot of things. I think that Artie is two-faced. I think Artie, you know, one day he's helping you, the next day he's just constantly jabbing at you, consistently throwing you under the bus. And
on the air. I do stuff on the air. We're not all different on the air. It's not a show on the air.
Yeah, it is.
What do you want me to do? Say something kissing your ass every second on
I'm
the
not
air?
asking for
I
that.
lose my job in 2 seconds.
But you're consistent with it.
I'm trying to say funny things.
All right, well, it's not working.
Why do you care so much what Artie thinks?
Because I admire and respect the guy, and I've always made that clear.
What? So now you're saying something completely different.
Right. How do you admire and respect a guy?
I don't know. That's what, listen, let's
how do you
leave
admire
it.
And respect
Sal,
a guy?
You're not smart enough to get out of this right now. You're an idiot. And I don't want to talk to you ever.
So stop talking to me.
Well, the argument continued. Would you like to hear more?
Yes, this is amazing.
Right. Here we go.
If this show had a budget for writers, you guys would be you'd be whack packers still.
This show does have a budget for writers.
Oh, yeah? Barely.
See, that's the thing, Artie. You don't know what we write. We're on Lotus Notes every day.
I've seen you guys write. The last couple of sketches you wrote that didn't involve a phone call or a reality thing, I mean, my God, they were so embarrassingly bad. Like,
Was Porn Star Family Feud good? You said it was great, and it was a great idea.
That was your idea.
I came,
No.
But I'm saying,
have an idea
stop. Okay, there it is. There's the rebuttal. So when you challenge me, you go back to 6-year-old.
I'm talking about a sketch where everybody in the sketch is a character. There's no porn stars who are meth to bail you out when you need something funny.
What sketch were you in?
Hold on, Sal. I got to step in for a second because you said something that's really making me nuts. We did Porn Star Family Feud long before you went anywhere near this show.
I know that. I know that.
Don't take credit for writing.
Hold on. It was the idea of old versus new. That's the idea.
But I sketch. I'm talking about a full sketch. I want you to bring out every full sketch.
I don't know.
That's what a real writer does. That's what a real writer does. A real writer doesn't fucking make phony phone calls and say cunt when someone answers the phone.
We don't work for Mad TV. We don't do sketch writing. We do audio stuff. We've done audio bits.
You're not writers. You're not a writer.
Okay. Well, are they performers? Like, what do you consider that?
They're whackpackers. They're the same way we have fun with a whackpacker. We have fun with them.
Wow.
So, Artie, is it real? Was there any détente yesterday?
No.
Or are you three not talking to her?
Right now, I'm not right now, I don't want to talk to them, no.
Right.
I don't want to see them.
What will happen when you walk outside, let's say during a break to go to the bathroom or something?
And you see them in the hall.
Right. What will you do?
I don't know. I'll look the other way. I don't know.
Look the other way?
I will try to.
Yes.
What
if they say hello to you? Will you not say hello back?
Well, I'm afraid anything I might say would be ribbing them.
Right.
You see, I'm famous for doing things like this around
how should he handle it?
so I'm really good at it.
I'm going to get some hints from Robin.
I want to hear it.
Robin's turned off.
Robin has cut off. I remember her cutting off John for a while. I got to see how you do that.
What is it, Gary?
I just have one small request, because I know there's a lot of clips to play, and I wasn't sure if you're going to finish it. But if you play one more, play the last one, number 9. This is how the show ended. This is the last 2 minutes of the show. All
right.
It has nothing to do with stand-up. It's about everything on the show. We're constantly being berated by him. So after a while, it festers in you, and I blew up today.
And I'm not constantly being berated by you through, like, dumb song parodies or bits or stupid shit like that.
Yeah, but to me, that there's a little bit more talent behind that with being creative. You're just doing underhand jabs, like my kids die of AIDS and you're a queer. There's nothing there. I mean, there's no substance.
You're the man who wrote the line, I hope your father falls off a ladder.
You have to make it interesting. If I wrote something lame, it wouldn't be on the air. I mean, you're talking about it now because it's controversial. You have to make it interesting.
So what I do doesn't take talent talking on the mic all
It does,
day?
of course it does. But I'm saying that we constantly feel like you constantly jab.
And guess what? I'm not going to stop doing it. So I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't like the two of you.
Fine. I said I blew up, and I blew up. I'm moving on. There's nothing I could do about it.
Well, good. So that's it. I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. I really don't like you guys. I really don't.
I think Richard's bummed out because he feels...
Fuck him. I don't give a fuck. He's the one who starts. He's the one who talks behind my back.
No,
he's the one who says I'm a backstabbing jerk off. I agree with Jason. You know you say that shit. I could tell the way you act. So don't ask me for more advice or about, I'm not going to tell anyone else at Rescue Me that you're available for a job. And don't talk to me about your goofy acting. God, I would love to see you act doing something in that acting class.
Your acting
probably
fucking
so
sucks.
bad.
Your acting's awful.
But guess what? I passed auditions. I got hired.
Rescue Me stunk.
What leg do you
got
have to
hired
stand on with
so
that?
you can flap your fat lips on the show and plug it.
All right.
And it was disgusting to
Even
call
with
yourself
the show-
Artie Lang from Rescue Me on Letterman after all the fucking things Howard did for you. That was awful, too.
What do they call you?
Shut up. Don't talk to me, Artie.
What do they call you on Letterman? What do they call you
Don't
on
talk to
Letterman?
me.
What do they call you on Letterman, Sal?
They call me Sal Governale. Somebody who works for the Howard Stern Show and is proud of it.
That's not me. Really, Sal, go fuck yourself. I never want to see you again. Stay in your little smelly hole.
And thank you for listening to the rap.
Stay in your little smelly fucking hole.
And thank you for listening to the rap
Go put on some more makeup, you raccoon.
Howard 100, Howard 100.
Howard, you have to understand, when Artie's going, stay in your
I didn't know you didn't like Gina Gershon.
You know what I like?
That.
John Hine calmly going, Howard 100, Howard 101.
When Artie's going, stay in your fucking hole, Sal's at the door, still yelling like it was so real.
Yeah.
Well, of course
Sal's
it's
yelling,
real.
fuck you, and Artie's going, go in your fucking hole.
Look, sometimes you interact with people you don't like. I don't like those guys.
Did this screw up your diet yesterday? Did you manage to... Were you so upset that you had to start eating?
I thought about that, too.
You know what? No, I actually stayed on it.
Good.
Yeah.
You're going to show them.
That's the most right.
That's right. Good for you.
Doing it for them.
Wow. Well, actually, there was one or two more clips. I don't know if you want to hear them.
I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was good stuff. I have one here called Sal and the Power of the Show.
Okay.
And then I have another one, Bob Levy on Who is a Comedian.
Oh, Bob Levy on Who is a Comedian.
Levy went to the mic. This is classic Levy.
Right.
Levy went to the mic, Howard, and the first 10 seconds, no one knew what he said.
All right, let's hear it.
Bob, you work with both these guys on the road.
Yeah.
Where do you assess this? Is Sal not a comedian?
Okay, Artie comes from like this, from us that were comedians. We started off as comedians.
Thank you, my mouthpiece. Thank you.
No, we're comedians. We started as comedians, and things led from there. Sal started on the show and was able to get into comedy from the show.
Was I doing comedy with you at open mics and going to your shows 2 years before Howard hired me?
Mics. A monkey could go to an open mic, you moron.
But it's paying your dues. It's working your stuff out.
Yeah, but you never paid your dues. You didn't come up the way you're supposed to come up.
How did I not come up the way?
The open mics never led to anything. You lighting Gary's teeth on fucking... I mean, that's what... You're a fucking crazy caller that we gave a job to.
They don't just give a job to anybody, Artie.
Yeah, it was a contest. I mean, what the fuck?
I didn't win the contest. I was hired just like you.
Let me ask Artie
You didn't win the contest. Hold on, guys. How do you answer the charge that Howard leveled against you guys today that it's similar to the way somebody won American Idol? That you're at that big level.
Yeah, Howard said it, not me.
Maybe you haven't earned it. And I'm not saying...
I don't care. I'm not looking for... I'm not looking to... I just want to do my job and have a little more respect for Artie.
And then just stay... You're not getting it now. Stay away from me. Do your job and I'll do mine.
It's all rather sad, actually.
Yeah.
Really? I'm not sad at all.
Well, you know what? I thought we had a happy little home here.
I did, too.
I didn't know all this dissension was brewing under the surface.
When we came to Satellite, it seemed as if everyone was excited and loving one another, and now here we are.
It's a big rift.
2 years into the experiment, and things are worse than ever.
A chasm has opened.
A jism.
A jism. Somebody shot jizz into the chasm.
That's right. Chasm is filled with jism.
That's what happened.
I do have this clip called Sal and the Power of the Show. I haven't heard it.
I want to hear Sal's Power of the Show speech.
I would just replay this whole show, and then I could go home.
You don't even know what a middler is. You're a doofus. When's the last time you... Sal, before you got on the show, when's the last time you were at a club in Iowa on the road talking about middlers? First of all,
I'm not comparing my comedy to yours.
There's no comparison.
Exactly. If that's how you want to look at it, that's fine. What I was talking about is that...
You're not a comedian. You want to be in that club. You go to the Comedy Cellar and try to, like, kiss everybody's ass to get on stage.
Oh, whose ass have I kissed?
Everybody I've ever seen. Everybody you've ever come in contact with.
Tell me one ass I've kissed. I haven't kissed anybody's asses. I've worked in bars. I've worked at open mics. I continue to do that stuff.
And you'd still be doing it if you weren't on this show.
But I am on this show, Artie. I made it on the show. And where would you be if Howard didn't hire you? You'd be dead in the gutter on a fucking heroin overdose.
Well,
you couldn't even hold the jobs.
You
couldn't even hold the jobs that you had because you were a fucking junkie. You're the fucking idiot and loser. At least I'm smart enough to hold myself together and keep my family together through tough times and not bail with drugs. So you're the fucking idiot.
I don't have any fucking kids.
You.
I don't have any kids or a wife.
You never can.
And you're clearly
your testicles are fucking corroded because you weren't confident enough to write good shit. Otherwise, you'd still be on Mad TV.
Write good shit. You're an idiot.
You write the sketches. You write the pranks. You do them.
Dope. You're a dope.
I'm a dope. I'm telling the truth.
Somebody just called up with every once in a while the fans call in with a phony phone call. It's just as funny as the shit you do.
And you know what? And we applaud them and we thank them and we continue to tell them to send stuff in. We
maybe one day they'll be taking your job if they work for cheaper.
Maybe they will.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Are your testicles really dried up and you're not able to have children? I don't know.
Are you shooting dust, Artie?
Well, here's the thing. They are, and I want to know how he knows that.
Well,
Sal's some sort of doctor.
Do you guys want me to set up some sort of parameters in the halls and stuff? Like maybe I should have Sal and Richard come in?
No, I think we could be mature. I mean, look, if they want to come, I'm surprised they haven't come in.
You're not going to fight or anything.
Oh, no. I might. Well, if I do, look, that's my swan song.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want you having to make that decision or us having to make that decision about you.
Wow.
So I suggest that we get Keith Abelow in here.
I don't know if he could solve that.
To work out some kind of group counseling session.
Who is the feud guy?
Oh, that other guy, that Croce guy.
Croce's head exploded when he
You might need both of them.
We'll hook up Abelow and Croce. Jessica Hahn, you're on the air. What do you think?
I think what's with Sal? He's always with we. We think Richard's we.
Because they're married. He and Richard are married.
It's like they're fucking married. And then he's screaming about Artie at the very end about his heroin and he's a no talent. Who the fuck is Sal? Sal, who the fuck is he? Him and Richard are in that room, and he's like, we think this. He's never said once, I think this. It's always we. We think Artie's hurt our feelings. He does go around telling people, pulling them off to the side. Artie hurt his feelings because he thinks he's not funny. We think Artie's not funny. We think Artie's it's his heroin thing. Artie gets away with murder.
They shouldn't be discussing Artie so much anyway.
Yeah,
I don't
really.
know why.
I mean, it's weird.
But I'm telling you, the two of them are like, you know, victims of some kind of war where they're hiding in their little bunker.
Right.
Feeding each
They're like
other's...
rape victims.
Yeah, you know, feeding each other's paranoia.
All right, let's go to... Thank you, Jessica.
All right, thanks.
All right. Hello, you're on the air. This is Mike. Mike in Boston.
Hey now.
Hey now, Mike.
How's it going, guys?
All right.
Hey, this whole thing with Artie and Sal, man, he's right. It comes down to jealousy.
Right.
And, you know, Sal just got a lot of other things going on. He blew up at Artie, but he's more concerned with what's going on with the rest of his life.
Well, he can't take it out on Artie.
No, yeah, that's exactly right, you know, but the whole blow-up, I think, is just him being fed up with his whole life.
Well, you might be right, Mike. I don't know.
You know, but I also wanted to call out because I actually talked to you yesterday, and I watched that Miss Howard reality.
Miss Howard Stern reality show debuted on Howard TV, yes.
Oh, man, she is a mess.
You sure?
It's a pretty amazing show, actually.
She's trying to bang this guy. She's talking about his big cock. And she all of a sudden she's in the bathroom with him, and she falls in the bathtub. And all of a sudden she's in the bathtub. She's naked. She's ridiculous. I don't know what goes on with this girl.
I got to say, you know, when the guys came to me and they said, we want to create a reality show for Andrea, Miss Howard Stern. And I said, you know, gee, well, okay, let's see what happens. And they put together a great show. And I don't think there's a minute in that show that's slow.
She may be too real.
Yeah, she's very, very real. And I saw the first. I haven't seen the second episode yet, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Halfway, the whole beginning of the show is her sitting at this picnic trying to figure out which guy at the party's got the biggest cock.
Yeah, and then once she figured it out, she zeroed in on
How
it.
does she know? She can, like, look at guys and size them up like that?
No, her friend had seen the guy's deck, and she said he has a really big one.
She kept asking her if anyone there, like, oh, how big's he, and this and that, and then she's like, I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, I even saw an unedited, a version that was even less edited. In other words, they have to make it tight to make it interesting television. And she was just on a mad frenzy for finding a big penis. But
so she likes them big, huh?
Yeah, she likes them big. But, yeah, well, we have more episodes coming up, by the way. That's only the first one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of them because, man, I'll tell you what, she's a mess.
All right, cool, Mike. Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, the second I saw that show, I knew it was a hit.
It was a hit.
Yeah, I did. So, boy, that's fun.
I finally saw the French fries out of the nose thing.
Oh.
And what's great about that, too, is, amongst a million great things about it, is her tits pop out at the very end.
Dude, you know, I got to take... I know this is radio, but I need to take a look at that clip real quick. It's so fast. Hey, guys, can you play that for me now? I want to see what that looks like. I feel kind of jealous that I haven't seen the French fries come out.
Her breasts pop out as she's vomiting?
Yeah, she's wearing one of those halter tops or whatever.
Her breasts pop out. She reminds me of little Annie Fanny in Playboy.
Yeah. Right, who can't keep the clothes on.
Because then she goes on that slip and slide. Oh, wait, here she is. Play the audio, too.
It'll take 2 seconds if you want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it. Of course I want to see it.
I don't know. It's coming out of my nose. It's so gross. It's French fries. I'm choking on it.
Tits are out.
My God. And it burns my nose. Oh, my God. I told you I was sick.
The tits hanging out.
There's French fries coming out of my nose. I told you I didn't feel good on a napkin anymore.
Her whole nip is out.
Yeah.
How do you, like,
How do you keep going? The bus is just flying.
Talk about daddy's worst nightmare.
Howard TV has to have more reality shows and more...
Ooh. Where are we going to find another star like Andrea?
Well, I'm working up an idea with the guys about a game show.
Oh.
Like, in other words, that wouldn't occur on our show. It would just be its own thing.
Right.
You know, that's what's so beautiful about having your own television network, Robin.
I see.
Yeah. We can...
Beautiful thing.
Yeah, we can just...
Original programming.
Original programming. I want to set up a whole department immediately. I guess it's all based on how many subscribers we have, because the more we have, the more money we get to make these shows.
Yes.
You know, they're not cheap, actually. I realize that even making a reality show...
Takes a lot of money.
You can't get crews on there and shoot. You have to shoot and shoot and shoot, because, you know, there's not...
Right, you got to have hundreds of hours of footage.
I mean, not everyone's an Andrea where every second something cool is happening.
Most people, you have to wait a long time.
Yeah. So, you even have to sit there while they sleep, you know what I mean, and pass out. And it's like, it's a whole thing. So, and then you got to edit it and get in the studio. And then the hard part is putting it together so it's like a coherent story.
Yeah,
you know?
It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, I'm figuring out what should be in and what should be out.
She might, she might be even more fascinating than Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I think that's why she wanted to do this. She was like, Anna Nicole Smith's life is nothing compared to hers.
Well, she's Anna Nicole Smith, except she's sad.
What?
All right. Oh, and Sal and Richard, do you guys want to work out the parameters of your relationship with Artie?
Yeah, I can't believe they haven't come in here. Are they afraid to come into the studio now?
Seems that way.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Is that how we're going to be affected?
I don't know.
Is that the punishment?
Where are the boys?
They've got a spokesperson.
Oh, here's JD. Yeah, what's up?
I am the spokesperson.
Go ahead.
They said they are fine.
They're fine what? I want to work out the parameters.
If they're fine, why aren't they
They just said they are fine.
I'm telling you, we need somebody to psychologically counsel the two of them. They're going crazy on their own.
Did they really just send J.D. in here?
Yes, they did.
That is so pussy.
Come on.
I tell you, they're losing it back there.
I might be back with you.
I won't take any jabs, guys. I won't take any jabs.
They must be afraid of you.
Yeah, they obviously are hurt.
I won't take any jabs, guys. Come on.
You babies, get in here.
Wow. Artie took a jab at me. Artie took a jab at me, Jason. Did you hear that?
What are you, girls?
Oh, Artie talked behind my back. I think he's two-faced.
I just got a note here. JD is a horrible spokesperson. That's not what they said.
Oh,
and
they
say
come in and speak for yourself.
They say they are too busy working to come in here.
Oh.
Oh, what bullshit.
Sure.
What bullshit.
All right, well.
Is that how they're going to treat this?
Evidently.
You have requested their presence.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. What the fuck is going on here?
Bullshit. Captain Jenks, you're on the air in Philadelphia.
Hey, good morning, Howard. I saw something extremely funny, one of the most inappropriate things I've ever seen in my life yesterday.
What was that?
I was in a courtroom, right? And it was to take care of a ticket.
Right.
And I'm standing there, and there's somebody in front of me who was standing in front of the judge.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few people in the room. And the judge was a woman. And all of a sudden I hear, dropping loads, like that.
Yeah.
The dude's cell phone started ringing in front of the judge.
He had a drop and loads ringtone?
Yeah. And the judge fucking fined him.
Oh, yeah, dropping loads.
The judge fucking fined him $25 for having his cell phone on his
Wet cunt.
Well, that's what the two cops I saw yesterday must have had. Because they played it into
You heard it too, huh? I heard he's making a bunch of dough with those ringtones.
He said, yeah, that they're going like hotcakes, according to Lisa G.
Yeah.
Going like wet.
Can you imagine a guy's up in front of a judge, a female judge, and then dropping loads starts coming out of his...
Howard,
Not good.
Oh, yeah, dropping loads.
It's outselling my ringtone of "You Want Some Heroin."
Imagine you're the guy's lawyer, and you just sit there and you go, asshole, I had you out of this.
Right.
As soon as I heard it, I knew what it was.
First of all, you turn it off anyway.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have a cell phone on in the courtroom.
That's right.
Dropping loads.
Oh, yeah, Dropping loads.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been wet cunt.
That was a very important call.
Wet cunt.
You should have seen the look on the judge's face. I mean, I don't think she knew exactly what that was.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew what it was, and I looked around, and there were other people that were laughing, so they knew what it was.
Dropping loads all over Sal's magician goatee.
Dropping loads all over the
Save it for later, bitch.
Wow.
Dropping loads all over
hilarious.
Richard Christie's stinky teeth. Buy a toothbrush, faggot.
I went to ask the guy after it was over if he would call in the show and tell you about it himself.
Yeah.
But he couldn't speak English that well.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he had a Dropping Loads ringtone.
Yeah, exactly.
That he understands.
No,
Dropping loads all over Ralph's fucking Barry, useless piece of shit. Dropping loads all over Fred's tattoo, wet Martian.
All right, Jenksy.
All right, later.
Later. Captain Jenks, long-time caller into the show.
The spokesperson is back.
Oh, J.D., the spokesperson for Sal and Richard.
Roy Cohn is back.
Just to let you know what they are working on.
Why would you pick J.D. as a spokesperson? He's the least articulate.
I think I was just walking through the hallways and...
Yeah, you're the only one who would come in for that. But go ahead. What's going on?
Richard is working on a Larry King audiobook.
Great.
And Sal's working on a Gary the Retard Knowledge of the Show game.
Is that their way of showing me that they're doing
They're
good
very busy.
I mean, they're being immature.
Yes, they are.
Richard was really bummed out yesterday that the fight happened on Halloween. He didn't want to ruin the holiday.
Yeah, his whole Halloween day.
Like, that's his whole big day. Yeah. He kind of ruined his day.
Was he upset that I said he came dressed up as a shitty writer?
Yeah.
He took offense to that, yes. I don't mind telling you. Well, I love you all. And
I can't believe they won't come in here.
And I appreciate everyone's contribution to the show, and I hope that you guys work this out. I mean,
know. It's a shame that you have to hear this.
It's very upsetting to me.
I guess there need to be parameters, because they obviously aren't coming into the studio if Artie's in it.
What? Yeah, I mean, guys, seriously, I won't say anything nasty or something. Or what's the matter?
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed.
I mean, they're actually turning down airtime. But don't you
Why
think...
does everybody come in on the wrap-up show, but they won't come in on my show?
Yeah.
Here's J.D.
They got to be kidding me.
They got to stop.
I mean, talk about passive-aggressive. This is a way of saying, look, Art, enough of your silliness. We're getting back to writing.
Yes, J.D.?
They want an ISDN line in their office.
See, they can't come in here. They're afraid.
They're afraid to be in a room with Artie?
Yeah.
Boy, that's a pussy move. I never thought I thought those guys were fearless. I guess I had it wrong.
Yeah, I thought they were too.
Yeah, that's a little shocking to me. I thought they were fearless.
They want an ISDN line in their office.
Well, then you clearly won the argument.
Yeah.
If they're afraid to come near you, you're like an angry bear.
Listen.
Who defeated them.
I mean, you know.
They don't want to tangle with the bear again.
You clearly won. You've intimidated them right out of the studio, and they love you.
And you know how they love airtime.
I mean, it's like winning an argument with a couple of chimps.
Here's J.D.
I'm back again.
Their spokesperson.
They say they're not mad, they're not busy, and they're not looking for
busy.
Fox contracts to leave the show.
They said they're not mad and they're not busy.
They're not bad, they're busy.
They're not bad.
No.
They're busy.
This
they're
is
busy.
Where are they, J.D.?
They're not mad. They're not busy.
They're not mad, they're busy, and they are not looking for Fox contracts to leave the show.
Fox contract?
Because I had a Fox contract. I got news. I got news. No one's offering it.
Oh.
You don't think we'll lose them to Fox?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We should test that. See if we can get someone from Fox to offer them a contract.
Exactly. You're kidding me?
We do have a busy show. In fact, Artie, you'll like this. John Hanson from the USO is going to call in and explain why Artie can't go to Iraq.
Oh, yeah. What happened?
Slash from Guns N' Roses is going to be in here. He just wrote a book.
The Bachelor.
No, I have The Bachelor, but one of my favorite shows of all time is this, where they lose the weight.
Oh, Biggest Loser.
Biggest Loser. I love it. I love The Biggest Loser.
He loves watching those tubby people work.
Yeah, and Beth had said to me last week, I don't think we saw Biggest Loser. I said, no, it would be on my TiVo. Well, for some reason, my TiVo takes out, it doesn't record.
It has priority.
It has priorities. I don't know which, it doesn't tell you when you're setting this thing up, the priority. And all I know is I don't have The Biggest Loser from last week. I missed a whole week, and it set me off. I couldn't calm down. Beth goes, get into bed and shut up. I go, I can't believe I missed a week of Biggest Loser.
You got this upset?
Yeah, I get so upset. And then American Idol the other night I didn't have because Dancing with the Stars was taping on both channels, so I fixed that. And
why was it taping on 2 channels?
I don't know. I must have programmed it on 2 channels, and I didn't have American. I missed the first contestant.
Why would you think this would be gay?
The whole TiVo is gay. Have you heard what's on it?
I get crazy from
TiVo's HIV positive.
I know, because sometimes they send you a note based on what you watch and what shows you might like. They said, when the gay channel comes, we'll contact you immediately.
You must have a lot. Is that true?
Yeah, they wrote me a note and said, obviously you would enjoy the gay channel.
You must have a lot of Lifetime movies scheduled from your suggestion.
Even the mail that TiVo sends me. You and your life partner would probably enjoy these following shows. Anyway, so when there's a conflict with the TiVo, and I just don't feel like working it out,
Well, there is a section of your TiVo that has numbers, and it shows you where you put everything in order. Yeah. And the higher the number, the higher priority. And it will, skip over something lower if those two conflict.
Yeah, that's under your season's pass, I know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what am I going to do?
Do you have the TiVo that gets 2 channels at once?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
But you should check and see, because the newer ones...
I thought I did.
He said he got it. He recorded American Idol on both of them.
Yeah. At the same time. No, I don't have that. I don't think I have that.
You don't?
I like the old school TiVos. I don't like the new DVRs.
Why?
Because I can't. I don't want to learn a new interface.
No.
You're getting like your
talking
dad.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can't take it.
It's a TiVo. It's the newest TiVo. There's nothing new to learn. It looks exactly like the old TiVo. Right. It just records 2 channels at once.
I know, Gary. I can't even explain it.
But there's nothing new. You would never, if I put it in your house, you would know.
I know. I don't know what I have.
Do you have more than one TiVo?
I'm so aggravated. Yes. I have TiVo for my satellite and TiVo for my cable.
Oh.
So I have 2 separate things
And so you should have actually 4 opportunities to tape.
That's right. And out of the 4 opportunities, I scored 0. So I missed this chick who I believed is so fat, but I believe when she gets skinny, she's going to be hot.
Right.
I missed seeing that.
Missing a week won't...
And it was makeover week.
Oh, you love makeover.
I love when they take fat people, thin them down, and make them over. It's my favorite part of the show. And I missed the whole fucking makeover.
I saw a little bit of that. Just tooling around the dial last week, them twirling around in their new outfits.
Yeah. I look forward to that, okay? Sorry, Artie.
Oh, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Not eating myself to death. Now I'm mad at him.
His ass doesn't hurt from sitting on the toilet.
I think you're aggravated from the workout.
Yeah, I probably was. Because you know what? My shoulders were achy. I had a headache. I was just out of sorts,
I was thinking, I said yesterday, Artie ought to join my gym and go with me. I'll go to the gym with you, Artie.
You don't want that.
Oh, wow.
You can run with me in my running coach.
I get to hear your long stories.
Oh, I won't talk. I don't talk when I'm working out.
Artie's shoveling the food in right now.
I know. Right now, he's filling the furnace.
How about getting here 5 minutes earlier and eating before you go?
What happened?
I don't want to hear
it. First of all.
Please, no.
You...
Honestly.
It's your show, and I know, but...
It's your show, too.
You talk with your mouth full all the time.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
For 1 second, I don't eat during Robin's newscast.
The burp and the burp.
Right, that's funny for a second.
But I know, so I'm being funny for just a second.
A second? For first hour of the show, you can't even get a word in.
You know what's funny?
I got to figure out this because the bagel stop doesn't open till 6 a.m., so the intern can't get in there. And then but I guarantee you can find the bagel shop that opens at 5:30.
Don't worry about it.
I'm mad about this, too.
what's funny is you can always tell when he's eating, because when he's not eating, his head is up.
Right. Well, there's a tape of Artie, which I told him he should play at his live show. There's a tape of Artie where they sped up all his eating, like it's on high speed.
Mm-hmm.
And because he looks like he's trying to hide his eating from the camera.
Yeah.
You can't. And believe me, I'm the same way. I mean, I hate that I have to eat here in front of the camera. But I refuse to let him speed me up. I ain't looking at that. I'll throw up. I hate eating. I wolf everything down, and on high speed it must be gross.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine when you were eating that rice and chicken dish, what that must look like if it was sped up?
It can't be more gross than what I look like. I mean, I really do find it funny, though. I don't know. It's
Oh, and I hate eating. Like Gary stands there and watches me, and they all do John Hine and J.D., and I'm just like, I just want 3 seconds to eat. But there's already eating. Looks like a rat.
Yeah.
A beaver. I see him, he's building a dam.
Yeah, he's busy beaver. He's hiding. His eyes are going around.
My eyes just went cross-eyed, I think, from eating. I'm delirious.
I think you go into a coma. We got to release this tape. Is that on Howard TV?
That is fucking pathetic.
It's the greatest tape ever.
Oh, my God.
But this looks like a new one because you're eating the wrap.
You notice you do a little head spin before you start eating?
I have a style.
You're so delicate with that sandwich.
Honestly, Artie, when you look at this tape of you eating, do you...
I find it funny.
Are you like, oh, my God, I'm like the grossest guy in the world?
Well, I mean, I sort of knew that already.
It's so funny because...
At least it's funny. What's real funny about this is, as I'm doing that, I think Ryan Felipe's talking about his career.
Yeah. And then the napkins and the wiping the fingers. And
he's very busy.
I got to tell you, and he's moving the microphone.
Yeah.
And he's hiding.
I know, he's ducking down. That's why I love it when he eats, because I notice he's hiding.
Like these microphones will hide me.
Yeah. It's like you're moving the microphone so you don't actually eat it.
Yeah.
It might get caught up in your eating.
You might bite it.
Put butter on this mic, I'd eat it.
But the funny thing is that, you talk about, like, that could have set me off, too, yesterday, opening up the Daily News, and it was an article about how ugly I am.
Yeah, that could have set you up for a bad day.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. That must be what I mean, deep down, I bet that's what it was.
Maybe. Then Sal goes out on the street and shows people the picture of me and Beth from the paper.
And what was the question?
The question was, take a look at this guy. Do you know who he is? And, do you think he's bad looking? Oh, it's just so crazy. Listen to this. Here are women on the street looking at that picture from the Daily News of me and Beth and commenting. Here you go.
All right.
What do you think of this man's looks?
Ugly. Too much hair, wrinkly forehead, scrawny-looking chin.
Do you know who this man is?
Isn't that Imus?
Oh. It's Howard Stern. This is his fiancée. What do you think of her?
Beautiful.
And why do you think she's with him?
For his money.
Sheesh.
First of all, I contend that woman knew who I was, because why would she guess Imus? Like, in other words...
Nobody knows Imus.
Right, exactly. In other words, she knew it was a radio guy.
Yeah.
Bitch. I don't mind if she thinks I'm ugly. Just don't say you don't know who I am. Fucking liar. All right. Anyway, here's the second. It's one after another. There's only one woman they found who thinks I'm handsome.
Did they just take the negative?
I don't know. I think that's all there was. By the way, Artie eating will be on Howard TV tonight.
All right.
What do you think of this?
Howard Stern?
Right. What do you think of Howard Stern's looks?
I think they are quite ugly.
Now, in today's paper, it said, beautiful women are marrying uglier men, and it makes for a better marriage. That's his fiancée. What do you think of her?
Obviously, she's much better looking than him, but I don't think that's why people marry each other.
Why do you think she's marrying him?
For his money and fame.
Would you marry Howard Stern for his money and fame?
No.
Boy, and it gets worse.
What do you think of this man's looks?
He's horrible looking. He's disgusting. I don't like him. It's Howard Stern, and I think he's a pig. I don't think he has a nice looking face. It's not attractive.
And I want to, in today's Daily News, it says, beautiful women are marrying uglier men, and it makes for a better marriage. What's your opinion on that?
Maybe the woman thinks the husband won't leave her. Then the woman feels more
Oh, I'll leave her.
She has power over the man because she's more attractive, and he wants somebody on his arm that's attractive looking. It's like his, trophy wife, showpiece.
No, that's true. I told Beth she got to look good. I said, I'll marry you, but don't change.
Boy, a bunch of
vulgar
in this city.
Yeah, a bunch of horrible women live
I
here.
can't believe they're so vicious.
Oh,
cunty.
Right.
What do you think of this man's looks?
I hate him in every way. He's so vulgar.
And
that's how you make money, to be vulgar.
Well, what do you think of his looks?
I don't even watch him anymore. I don't even want to hear about it.
Really?
Just let him go and leave me alone.
It gets worse.
What do you think of this man's looks?
I don't like his looks. Not at all. He looked like a throwback from the hippies.
He needs a new look. Change his hair. I think he has an old look about him.
What do you think of this man's looks?
I think he's seen better days.
No, I haven't.
Pretty ugly.
I don't like his looks at all.
Outdated. Totally out.
The one who says, I think he's seen his better days, I was like, this is my better day. I mean,
you finally blossomed.
Yeah, this is my blossoming.
That's true of a lot of guys.
I recognize one of those voices. I think it's Beth.
Oh, stop.
I'm not kidding. Disgusting. Outdated.
Beth's mother.
All right, there is, in all fairness to me, there is a woman.
What do you think of this man?
There is a woman who thinks I'm attractive.
All right.
What do you think of this man's looks?
Oh, I think he is the most handsome man. I really do think he's very attractive.
Thank you.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
I think that's great. And do you like Howard Stern?
I do like Howard Stern.
And
the last time he was on David Letterman, he was hysterical.
Thank you.
In today's paper, it says, beautiful women are marrying uglier men, and it makes for a better marriage.
Yes.
What's your opinion on that?
I don't think that makes any difference at all. I think what makes for a better marriage is the two of them love each other, respect each other, and care about each other, and they're just good friends and good lovers, and there you go.
What a lovely woman.
Yeah, really.
Well, look, I've got to be honest. Obviously, if you hear that many people on the street say you're bad looking, you got to accept it, and that's it. I mean, there's no... I will tell you, Beth always thought I was bad looking and met me in person and thought I was much better looking.
See, they haven't seen you in person.
Yeah, I think if we could bring those ladies in here, especially the one who ran away.
Leave me alone.
Did you hear her car pulling out? She couldn't get out fast enough. Yeah, you should add that in, that screeching car noise. Right here. Wait, I'll play it.
What do you think of this man's looks?
I hate him in every way. He's so vulgar.
And
that's how you make money, to be vulgar.
Well, what do you think of his looks?
I don't even watch him anymore. I don't even want to hear about it.
Really?
Just let him go and leave me alone.
They're still trying to remove the tire track.
Yeah. I was listening to Riley Martin. It was supposedly his last show last night.
Oh.
Because he's going through yet another contract negotiation. And I know
he's become our Jackie with the yearly contract negotiation that doesn't go well.
This seems like every month is a contract negotiation. But, it's always the same thing. Riley wants like $5 million. And
he's not going to get it.
And Tim wants to give him $500.
They're far apart.
Play a little of that.
Hello, people. Good. Welcome to what is perhaps the last Sirius Satellite Riley Martin show. Oh, boy. Inasmuch as my contract is up today. This will be my last show.
Contract.
He makes it sound like more than it is.
Yeah, why is there even a contract? I don't even understand that.
Since Tim Sabian, as per his promise to call me, did not, I can only assume that I must, if you don't insist that I stay, and they heed your word, bid you adieu. It has been quite marvelous, and I've had a marvelous time with these nice people. Nonetheless, this will give you a marvelous opportunity to listen to more men's tits contest and things of this nature. I mean, that's really educational stuff. You see what I mean? But welcome to the Radamon Show.
I like that Riley thinks that his show's educational. He's talking about space aliens that he met on Tarzishian. It's so funny to me. I'd rather see a man's titty contest, quite frankly, yeah. But, you know, I do like Riley. I hope it works out. Then he was talking about his cat. He has a cat. The cat got sick. He said he had to take it to the vet. It was $1,100.
Wow.
And he was like, that's 2 years' salary with what Howard's paying me. But, you know, the reality is, if we give him $500, that'll pay for a vet visit. You know?
Is he getting $500?
I don't know exactly what he gets. I'm guessing. I really don't know what he gets.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You don't know that he's getting $500.
Tim told me that he gets $400 a show and that he has passed on any future contracts.
He has passed.
He's passed.
It's over, then.
It's over. It's a shame. Well, it was fun having Riley with us. I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll couldn't up him to 500.
You know what? Tim, go in. Tim's mumbling to me.
Relating everything to...
They're created by man. We can solve them by man.
You could give him a little taste, 500, little bump, pay for those cat vet bills.
How do you do? No, I send out.
What mic is that? You killing
Two.
Okay.
We send out an engineer to engineer the show.
Right.
At his home, and also I pay Iran.
Oh, I see.
You know,
so there is
there's a whole
there's overhead. There's overhead. All right. Well, okay. So you think it's over? Is Riley's show officially done?
I think that Riley probably will think about it a little bit. His cat is very sick, so he said that he needed money to take care of the veterinary bills. So
right. Maybe this will do it.
We'll see.
All right. Thank you. All right. Yeah. All right. That's Tim, who handles all negotiations with Riley.
What do we got to do with the vet bills?
Really?
The vet bills coming to the negotiation?
Well, he needs money.
Well, yes, everybody needs money, but...
How's that a responsibility? Looks like Riley's raise went to Tim's stomach. If Tim would just cut back a little bit, could probably give Riley some more money. He's not dieting at all.
I have got to ask Tim what he's doing because, you know, he came to me once not too long ago and he said, well, I just don't know what to do, so I gave him...
He's full of shit. Don't waste your breath.
Remember that hot nutritionist you saw in the restaurant? I gave him her number and I know he made an appointment. But I've seen absolutely no change in Tim.
Tim knows what Tim's been to enough people already that he knows what he needs to do.
He's always asking for appointments and referrals.
I get reports on Tim. Tim was eating Crumb's cookies this morning. I mean, he doesn't know what to do. Don't eat Crumb's cookies.
No, I work out. It just
you go to the gym. You know, it's a joke, your gym workout.
No, it's good. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's
Tim,
very
you're
good.
Big. How much you weigh now? Honestly, this is the biggest I've seen.
Probably 255.
280.
No.
Dude.
Get the hell out of here.
Dude, you got an extra chin.
Come on.
Artie, what's he weigh?
I mean, you know, I based on me...
He's as big as
Artie,
you
wake
are.
up. Come on.
Based on me, he weighs about 380.
He's as big as you are, right?
No, you know what? I don't think he's as big as me. I really don't.
Do you dream of being Tim size?
I'm trying to dream of something if you guys would let me stay over there. Actually, Tim always looks dapper, though. You know, he's somehow tucking in the shirt. That's got to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? With the gut, I feel
Tim's a real good guy, though.
Oh, he's the greatest. Tim is fun. He's a great guy.
What's that workout you do? Kettlebells?
Kettlebells.
Yeah. What do you do with those?
You lift them, you stretch, you know, they're great. Seriously, it's awesome.
I bet you it's so not intense, your workout. I bet you it's very
let me tell you, I'll get the guy in here that does it. It'll kill you. It'll kill you.
But so what's
So
going
you're
on?
doing it with that guy?
Well, yeah, with another guy, trainer.
Do you run?
Yeah, I do about 40 minutes of cardio.
Oh, you do? So you must eat like a cow.
I don't know what the hell I do.
But you're asking Robin what to do? Don't eat cookies.
I need adult supervision all day long. Somebody watching me. Because
But you know what you need to do.
Right. Get my mouth sewn shut.
No, you know what you need to do. You don't know what to eat?
No, I know what to eat.
Yeah.
But there's crap everywhere.
So why do you have to eat it? I walk by the crap every day.
I don't know. Hit me when I come by it.
You were on the Zone, right?
Zone, Nutrisystem.
And then he contacts the woman from the zone and he goes,
wish there was somebody out there.
I like the food, but the portions aren't big enough.
Right. He wanted all 4 zones.
Hey, right out of you're hungry.
So then he pretended like his wife was on the zone, and he ordered 2
2 meals, and he was eating 2 meals at a time?
Yeah.
He was on the cow zone.
And then he goes, well, he says it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Goodness.
I'm on the ESPN zone.
Mountain
zone. I got to go back to work.
All right, thanks. Riley, so Riley... Measure his belt. Come here. Tim, come here.
He doesn't want to be measured.
Tim's an executive. He's not a boob like me, Sal. You can't do that to him, although he'd love it.
Here's one of Riley's final phone calls.
Mr. Martin, you are a gentleman of peace, and I just wanted to say that you are worth a great deal to me as a subscriber.
Well, thank you.
And I just wanted to get your opinion on Howard seems to take a perverse pleasure in playing anything that denigrates Barack Obama, and I was wondering if you had any comment on that.
Well, I mean, otherwise, he apparently is a Hillary buff, so to speak.
What? Buff.
Because the man has a minister that has spoken out of term or what have you.
Right.
I know of no one who hasn't had relative or friend or preacher or something that spoke out of turn. Okay.
What are you wrong, guys? Always giggling.
Well, he's like, say it, his recall guy.
First of all, let me just explain something about Obama. With this issue with this reverend. Obama goes on The View and he's talking about how, oh, well, the Reverend, I knew him, but I never heard him give a speech. Rarely, I was hardly there. I hardly gave a speech, blah, 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 blah. There's a guy he knew for 20 years. He was married by the guy. He was calling him his advisor, a guy who, a mentor. All of a sudden now he's like, I didn't know him. I barely talked to him. I barely heard from him. It was like, you can't have it both ways. And... it's time to come clean and say, well, this guy's really important in my life. Or was, and I'm going to denounce him.
Maybe he was lying about being so religious. This is all that crap that we don't even need in a campaign, whether you're religious or not. Because everybody's now got to have a minister and a church. And look at the trouble it causes.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe he doesn't want to admit he wasn't religious at all.
To this point, nobody's proven to me that he is owned by the oil companies, the conglomerates, you understand, the media, the pharmaceuticals, and the insurance companies and things of this nature. Nobody's proven to me yet that he's paying $5,000 of the taxpayers' money on call.
You could really get into Riley's rap if you didn't think that he's the guy with the aliens. He's kind of making some sense, but...
He sounds, when he doesn't have food poisoning, he's very articulate.
He is. AZ, you're on the air.
Morning, Howard. Hello?
Yes.
Good morning, Howard. I just wanted to make a comment about your look. A few weeks ago, Sal made some interview with some women on the street. I think you're a very sexy-looking guy.
Oh, I am sexy-looking. A lot of people don't realize it.
You are.
I am sexy. They just don't want to admit it.
Yes, you are. And thank you very much for a wonderful show.
By the way, there's a mention in the paper today, thank you, about Mike Walker's new book, which I have a copy of, and I haven't read the whole thing yet. But
what is Mike Walker's new book?
Mike Walker has a new book out. It's called, I should know this because it sits on my desk. I'm waiting to read it next. I have a couple of things I need to read. The book is called... Get Real, I think? Get Real. The sexy, scary, scandalous world of reality TV. So anyway, Mike dedicates a whole chapter to me about how when he considers reality television, he says the inventor of reality television is Howard Stern.
Absolutely.
And he does the chapter's around 6 or 7 pages, and it's a thesis on how I invented reality TV. Starting from my frequent appeals to Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon to do a reality show, to just bring cameras into
everything we do on here, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he backs it up with further evidence and stuff. But
nice.
It was very nice. I wanted to thank Mike for that, and I will tomorrow when he's on the show.
Look at Artie.
It was also in page 6. What? What about him?
You're talking too loud. You're waking him up.
Oh, Artie, what's going on?
No.
You want to go lay down?
I'm listening to...
Do you want to lay down?
No, I'm listening.
I think he's sweating. He's falling asleep.
What's going on today? You are sweating.
I'm fine.
All right.
I was listening to you talk about the guy in page 6.
John movie premieres stuff, guys. Gary, where is that?
John stuff?
Yeah.
Gary Garver, page 1. It's all on the right side.
Gary Garver, page 1.
Yep.
So who did John get to show up at his movie premiere? He got Jay Leno.
He got Kevin Eubanks. I didn't pull that interview because it was dull. He got Jackie Martling.
Jackie, you got.
He got Tanya Roberts, who, again, I didn't pull her interview either, but she clearly didn't know why she was there. She's the spokesperson for the movie company.
Yeah, everyone was saying that Lorenzo Lamas showed up, and he had no idea who John was. He came with Sandy Taylor. And I guess, I don't know, he seemed to be wanting to get into Sandy's pants.
I got the impression that he was willing to watch John's movie to go home with Sandy.
Is Sandy not married?
Sandy's married, so I don't know how far he got.
He just said they were there together as friends.
I see.
You know, the other connection John might have to Tanya Roberts is that they were both walking that Vegas thing.
Right.
Yeah.
He was doing that.
She didn't know. Yeah, she didn't know who he was.
Yeah, let's see. There's Lorenzo Lamas. He has no idea. Wait. But he's at the premiere. I'm wondering what Jay Leno thinks of the movie. Like, did he like it? Did he get to see it?
Did he go to the premiere?
He was there, yeah. But I don't know if he stayed for the movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gary Garver didn't happen to get him, huh?
Quite frankly, Jay Leno's done movies that are really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever see that thing on HBO once in a while where him and that Chinese guy or...
Pat Morita.
But what is he called?
It's him and Pat Morita. What is that called again, Artie?
Collision Course.
Yeah, that's the best. What?
Well, you know how Jay Leno, his theory is if he doesn't like a movie, he won't say he's seen the movie whenever the person is on the show.
Yeah.
So he interviewed Stuttering John on the show to promote his movie. He never said that he never gave his opinion of the movie.
I got to play that too. Wait, stay here. All right, here's Lorenzo Lamas apparently not knowing where he is.
Okay.
This thing's all frozen now. Fuck. Hold on. My mouse is frozen.
Why are you here? Friend of mine, Sandra Taylor. She invited me to come along. Yeah. Do you think Jay Leno is bitter because even though he has higher ratings, he doesn't get the respect Letterman gets? I think he's making too much money to be bitter about anything. What do you think makes John such a special entertainer? John who? John Melendez. John. I've only seen him on those side shots on the show, so I don't really know him. But if he puts Sandy in a movie, I'm on his time. I'm on his team. Do you know who made this movie and who stars in it? No. Do you think John Melendez is better as a celebrity interviewer or an announcer? Well, I've only seen him as an announcer, but he's doing pretty good as a celebrity right now, like tonight.
Lorenzo trying to be nice.
I know.
America's ready for a black president? Sure. I just don't think it's Obama. And are you here because you lost a bet? No, I'm here because I found a babysitter at the last minute. And which is going to be which is a bigger disaster, 9/11 or this movie? No, come on, man. Don't be joking like that. And do you think that Johnny Carson hated Jay Leno right up until his death? I don't think so.
Anyway, that's Lorenzo Lamas not apparently knowing John or what he was at. Then Jay Leno was there and Gary started hammering him with Howard Stern questions.
Oh,
and
really?
And Jay does that thing where he pretends not to hear. Well, right. He actually did fight back a little bit. He did kind of attack me.
Oh.
Which is the first time in how many years that I've been bashing him over the head?
But John's been there for 4 or 5, and we didn't like him even before that. So I'd say like 7 or 8.
Yeah, right? John's been there 4 years now.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Jay, how you doing, man? Good. Hey, why was it so important for you to hire John? To me to hire? No, he made his own movie. Have you ever apologized to Howard Stern for stealing John? Howard Stern, the radio guy from the 90s? Yeah. You mind the guy that was big back in the 90s? He's still big.
I don't know. He's not on. Is he still? What is he on now?
He's on Sirius Satellite Radio.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get satellite. I know he was on in New York in the 90s. We used to have him on the show when he was popular.
Hey, what bits does Howard Stern claim you stole from him?
Which?
What bits does Howard Stern claim you stole from him?
No, I think Vietnam was started primarily by the French. Remember back in '54 when the French took over that part of the country?
No. Does it bother you that Howard Stern hates you?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Why do you pretend not to hear it when I ask you the question?
Is it possible you could do it without reading? I mean, did you actually memorize anything? I love the fact that you stood here for over an hour with 5 questions, and you actually have to read each one. That's fascinating.
Isn't it?
It's fascinating. Well, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. Appreciate it.
All right, big interview from Gary Garvett, and Jay Leno's socking it to me, saying I was big in the 90s.
Yeah, he used to have you on.
He used to have me on.
Yeah, Leno coming out like it's when Joe DiMaggio kicked the dirt, a rare show of emotion.
Like a raging bull. I guess then he saw Jay Leno again, but he knew to avoid Gary at that point.
Hey, Jay, who's funnier, you or Letterman?
What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, good. Who's funnier, you or Letterman?
Good work. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I am doing good work.
Hell of a job.
I'm right. I am.
What's your name?
Gary Garver.
Gary. Good.
You got another hire in there.
Well, I was going to say, isn't that what he loved about Stuttering John? Just what Gary's doing?
Exactly. Anything notable? Jackie Martling was interviewed, but Stuttering John was interviewed.
You know, you might want to wait on that one. I couldn't. It's 5.5 minutes long, and either you're going to buy into...
Oh, I'd love to hear
John's. It's just like...
come on, that's half the fun.
There's nothing amazing about the interview. It's just the whole thing. Like, Scott's take on it was, John could spin anything anyway. He hopes you're not mad. He didn't know he did anything wrong. A lot of that.
Oh. And then Ross the intern was interviewed?
The only thing I think is interesting about Ross the intern is they should just say it's Ross. Is he...
Gay.
Is he gay?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't watch Jay.
Saying that.
I just love his voice.
What are you
I love hearing his voice,
Gary.
Oh, I'm Ross Matthews. They call me Ross the intern on Leno.
Oh, Leno?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The least interesting thing about that voice is that he's an intern.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about John on The Tonight Show?
John is nice. John is super nice to me. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Man,
I think Jay Leno is better because even though he has higher ratings, he doesn't get the respect Letterman gets.
I think Jay is great at what he does. You say he doesn't get the respect?
Yeah.
He gets the ratings. I think that's what's important.
Does he look like a chick, this dude? I mean,
No.
Is he hot? Like a girl?
No.
I mean, he acts like a girl.
Is he chubby?
He's chubby.
He used to be chubby. He was on that.
Slim down?
He was on that Celebrity Fit Club.
Oh, was he?
But
important. Yeah. By the way, I'm a fan.
Hey, which is a bigger disaster, 9/11 or this movie?
That's a horrible question. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I can't.
By the way, I'm a fan. Isn't he doing the asking the funny questions?
Yes.
Oh, well, of course he'd be a fan.
I would tell you, he sounds more like a chick than Tanya Roberts.
Really? That's unbelievable.
Wikipedia says he's openly gay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, how else? I mean, that is just like...
if he's trying to hide it.
He was on the Rosie O'Donnell cruise this year.
Oh, he was.
I thought maybe this was a character.
Yes,
like you,
I
Rob.
created a character much like Robin, and I asked questions like Stuttering John.
I'm wearing a Batwing dress.
That guy is, in the words of the Iron Sheik, gay and...
Right.
I'm not going to go there.
I would say he's probably more the woman than the man in the anal area.
There ain't nothing about him that screams pitcher.
Right. You want to hear Stuttering? Well, I got Joe Frazier, but do you want to hear a little bit of Stuttering John?
I really think it's interesting, yeah.
What's up, Gary? Hey, what's up, John?
How you doing?
Highlight of my career.
Hey, Gary. Gary Garver interviewing me. How cool is that?
How wild is that?
A 46-year-old Gary Garver.
And a 37-year-old Stuttering John.
Hey, Howard, how are you, buddy?
Well, I got a ton of questions for you. Are you going to answer?
What do you do? I'll do as many as I can.
All right, come on. Don't be a pussy.
Wow. John only has time for a limited question.
Oh, he's, trying to get away?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. This is like some sort of...
Weird, bizarre
tear in the cosmic schism.
Oh, okay. All right. What's your greatest contribution to the Howard Stern Show?
I would probably say the most famous contribution is the interviews. See, this is
He's going to do softball first, and then he's going to whack me over the head. I'm going to whack you right now. All right, here we go. Why do you think Fred Norris dislikes you? I don't know. I mean, I always liked Fred. I mean, you know, we were in the Losers together. I mean, we've hung out. I don't know what it is. I mean, I have no hard feelings towards Fred. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't.
Yeah, Fred, you really don't like John, right?
No, I don't, and he's lying.
You mean he's lying?
This is like, he's like Robo-J now. He's adopted the whole Jay Leno persona. And that's okay. John, I wish you the best. Good luck. Stay on the West Coast.
Are you saying he knows why you don't like him?
I don't know if he knows. I don't care if he knows.
Do I know why you don't like him, though?
No.
Why don't you like him?
I just don't like him.
You know what? I'm not busting your balls. I really want to know why, because maybe I don't like him.
Well, my reasons for not liking him would be different for your reasons for not liking him.
Should I not like him?
That's up to you.
No, I'm saying, do you think I'm naive here and shouldn't like John? I like John, but maybe I'm wrong.
Unless he's done something to you that maybe has caused you some stuff.
Did you ever like him?
Yeah, I did.
You did? And at what point did you stop liking him?
Geez, I don't know.
Like years in?
Years in.
Years in.
Yeah, John seems to think that I had some sort of vendetta against him, and then he turned that into some other shit, which...
Is there a specific incident that made you hate John? Or many incidents?
I think it was cumulative.
Cumulative.
Yeah.
All right.
It was just like, okay, that's enough.
Okay.
And that's it.
Personal stuff.
Personal stuff.
He said things to you. He actually spoke to you. That's why I don't talk to Fred. That's the way he likes me.
I was going to say, was it stuff on the air or personal? So
I think it was more of the on-air shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, he did.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what John said about you on the air. I would be afraid to say anything about you.
When have you been afraid of anybody?
Well, I wised up.
Oh, please.
Tried in the beginning.
I have a theory that, because the times when I found it, and I'm friends with John, but the times
That's your misfortune.
Well, the times where I found it hard to...
Have you seen John's movie yet?
Yeah, it's really hard to get a movie made, man, and I'm glad he got one made.
All right, go ahead. And so what do you think is the problem with Fred?
Well, I'm just talking about, I don't know if this is it, but you talk about on-air stuff. Sometimes it took me a while to warm up to John because I felt, and this was something that the fans loved him for, when he would rat you out on the air. Sometimes there was always a gray area where... Didn't I tell you not to mention that? And he would go, no.
No, you never said.
He would bring up a loophole. And
you go, what's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Yeah, and then I finally, from doing the road so much, we got closer, and I just finally said, all right, certain things, there's no gray area. Right. I would explain it to him. But, before that, though, there were times where you go, wow, if this happened a bunch of times, like maybe it happened to Fred, I would rather not be in the guy's company. I can understand.
I see. All right. So was it something like that, Fred?
It would be something like that, yes.
Personal things were revealed on the air that you asked him not to.
Well, it's not that I asked him. It's like he should have known better.
I can tell you one other thing.
Judgment, that's true.
Right. I think he used bad judgment, but I think he was also trying to make his mark on the show, and he would go to any lengths to...
And John also accused you of filtering the email against him. I know.
And the funny thing is that was the biggest lie he's ever told, because you can ask Jason Kaplan. Jason revealed on one of the wrap-up shows that one time he had Jason and other people filter in good stuff about John, which I put in.
Right.
And then Jason said, see, he doesn't filter the email. And then he came up with some cockamamie excuses to why I still hate him.
The other thing I think that Fred had an issue with is that he found, especially towards the end, John to be less than honest. That John would sort of rewrite history. I know one of the things that Fred always defended me on was when John went to do I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Right. Which was his star turn.
Right. And John told me he was taking 3 weeks off when he told me he was taking 1 week off. And Fred was a witness to that.
I was here. I saw the whole thing go down, and he flat out lied.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to the interview, Fred. Thank you for sharing.
Who did you dislike the most on the Howard Stern show? Wow, that's a really good question. Who did I dislike the most? Be honest. Wow. No, that's really good, Gary. I got to think about that. I can't say I really disliked anybody that much on the show. Who didn't you not like? Who's a pain in the ass? God, sorry, Gary. I didn't I mean, you know how it was. It was a family. We were all hanging out. It wasn't like I ever left hating anybody. You know what I mean? Hey, do you regret saying Howard should have paid you more on the Adam Carolla show? What? I said, do you regret saying Howard should have paid you more on the Adam Carolla show?
Yeah, you know, I didn't, you know, it was early in the morning. I did like 8 interviews that morning. I, you know, didn't think he would take it that way, and it was unfortunate, and I hope to see Howard soon, and, you know, I don't know, have dinner or whatever. I mean, you know, it wasn't, I didn't think I was saying anything that he hasn't said before, you know what I mean? You know, like, so I'm, you know.
Boy, John really got rid of that stutter.
I know. Who is this guy?
It comes back at the end.
Ralph, what is it?
Oh, it's sickening. His voice and everything. His demeanor. Hey, Artie.
Yeah.
You saw the movie?
I did.
Well, why don't you be honest here and talk about how fucking bad it is and unwatchable?
Are you saying, Artie, you mean... I haven't seen the movie personally.
Do you have a copy? Because I want to watch it and
Artie, you say you've seen the movie? And
Yes, I saw the movie, and I called John right after I saw it, and I said, it's very impressive that you know...
That I know hard like you could get a movie?
Well, no. I know what it's like to try to get a film made. I've been on the producing end and just being an actor in a few. It's very difficult.
How bad is it? On a scale of 1 to 10.
What is your review of the movie?
On an adjusted scale, because it's a friend? Maybe, but and it's also budget. An independent, low-budget film.
So you're saying it was good?
I'm saying it. I'm saying he pulled off something that I find to be impressive. And
you think the movie was impressive?
Yeah. Is impressive or hoodwinked a better word?
As a guy, let me try to categorize this a little more.
Would you say, Artie? Would you say a lot of bad movies get made in Hollywood?
Well, I've been in about 12 of them. I know.
Would that be impressive too?
But you would recommend that the audience see it?
Go ahead, hang yourself.
What would you do?
If they know Gary happens to have a free DVD of it. No.
I was going to say, how hard should they try to find this film?
Listen, man.
Should they spend $10 to rent this?
I think, yes, they should.
You say.
I recommend.
All right, so you're in favor of people wasting $10 of their hard-earned money.
I recommend watching it if you want to call in and goof on John and talk about how bad it is.
I think a fan of the show would love seeing this movie.
So for historical purposes.
But a fan of movies would not like this movie.
Well, I can't speak for fans of movies.
How sad is that?
How long did it take to see the movie?
I mean, you know, is it...
Hey, Artie.
You know that old saying, someone was so dumb... Someone was so dumb it took him an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes.
Artie, honestly.
Is that it's so deep?
Listen, Ralph,
How come John didn't come in here and promote the movie?
Well, it's funny. He at the end of the interview, he says, hey, Gary, by the way, call me. I want to come in. And I was going to talk to you about it later. I think he's coming in to do Conan O'Brien in a couple of weeks, and he said he wanted to come in. We'd have him in, right?
Absolutely.
So I think he is going to come in.
No problem.
Oh, good. I'll have to watch the movie for that and talk to him about it.
All right.
Listen, I would definitely say that a fan of our show and a fan of John on the Tonight Show would enjoy seeing it.
Artie, how much of the movie did you see, honestly?
I saw the whole movie.
You sat through that whole thing?
I was partially standing by the refrigerator to get a sandwich.
Now, is it a comedy, Artie? Is it a comedy?
It's a comedy, yeah.
How many laughs? That's a good...
How many laughs?
Well, as a comic, I'm so jaded, Robin.
All right, thank you.
But I'll say that I said out loud, man, that's good stuff about 20 times.
All right. How many stars do you give it? Thank you, Ralph.
Liar.
What were you drinking when you said, man, that's good stuff?
Apparently what Ralph was drinking last night.
What is it, Frank? Yeah, Frank.
Yeah. That movie sucked.
Of course.
How did you see it?
Oh, I saw it on DVD.
Oh, yeah?
How?
The trailer sucked. To see it.
Well, I saw it on DVD, but because I have incredible connections in show business. How did you see it, sir?
No, it's out straight to DVD, Artie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They put that piece of shit in the theater?
No, but I didn't know it came out on DVD already.
I think they did show it in a few theaters, Ralph.
Well, that's how you call it a movie.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ralph, and thank you, Frank.
Copies on the shelf, and I was when I left the store, there were 3 copies on the shelf.
You're the only boob who rented it.
Thank you, guys. All right.
I will say...
They take a shot at Howard.
Oh, really?
In that movie.
They do?
They do? I don't remember that.
What'd they say?
He's sitting on a step, and there's a stuttering kid, and they're making fun of him, and he tells them, hey, you know, those aren't your friends. He gives the kid some advice. Those aren't your friends. Friends don't make fun of your for you stutter.
Like the Sopranos.
All right, enough of that. Listen, goodbye, guys. I got to talk.
I will say, Ralph, John never called me about beer league to say it either way, so I'm not saying this because I feel I owe him anything.
What did you say?
Should I finish the interview with John and then get right to Joe Frazier?
I mean, I'm enjoying the John.
Okay, all right.
You know, I don't know. I'd love to make up with him at some point because I have no hard feelings towards Howard.
Who do you admire more, Howard Stern or Jay Leno?
I admire them both. They're both incredibly talented people, and and they both deserve their success. How's that?
What do you think of Artie's weight problem?
It worries me sometimes because I love Artie. I mean, he's a really good friend, and I just want Artie to live a long, healthy life. So, it concerns me sometimes.
Why don't you ever credit Fred Norris and Jackie Martling for writing your celebrity questions?
I've said it in plenty of interviews before. I mean, I don't know how many times I could say it. How many times did they say it?
You used footage of yourself from the Howard Stern show on your movie trailer. Did you ask permission?
Well, you know what? It wasn't on my actual movie trailer. It was just on the web, which was, if he's mad about it, I would take it off in a second. I didn't know it was a big deal. I used some Tonight Show clips, too, and listen, I'm not trying to piss anybody off. So if he really didn't want me to do it, I was just trying to show, who I was then and, and the things I'm doing now. It wasn't a malicious thing, at all.
How much do you make a year? Bastard.
Thank you. Well, Gary, here's a better question. How much are you making right now?
I'm not telling that. You're making a hell of a lot more than me. Let's put it that way.
You know what? I've been very lucky.
And what would you be doing today if you had never interned on the Howard Stern show?
Listen, I've always been grateful to Howard. He gave me my start, and, it was a great door to a lot of things, and I've said that in the past, and, it's on the NBC website where I thank him. So, I hope to be friends with him again someday. Listen, for 4 years I've done interviews since I left.
Why is John go around saying I'm not friends with him? It's not that I'm not friends with him. I don't have any I saw him at Ross Zapin's wedding, and I said, how you doing, man? What's happening? Blah, blah. There was no hard feeling. I don't know why he has this thing where he wants to be friends with me. I am his friend.
Well, but that's John's thing, though. It's like if you're not having dinner with him and you're not
his friend. I never had dinner. Once in a while, John would come out to my house, right. But,
But that's a big thing to John. If you don't sit with him, you're not his friend.
Oh, well, all right. Well, sorry.
Maybe it means he doesn't see as much.
Yeah, well, he doesn't see me at all.
He's on the other coast. That's what happens.
Anyway, Jay, I always find these stories. It's not humorous that someone died, but a bear, a very highly trained bear who's appeared in several TV shows and movies.
Yes, an acting bear.
Ate someone yesterday, tried to eat him.
Oh my.
And it's funny, they said, well, they don't understand. They go, the bear was licking the person, and then all of a sudden turned around and bit up in his neck and killed him.
Must have tasted good.
Yeah, this bear was in Will Ferrell's movie. I guess the bear did a dancing scene with Will Ferrell.
Oh, there was a wrestling scene.
Yeah. I go, and I say, don't you know that we're food to a bear? Yeah. They're playful with you when they're not hungry, but if they get a little bit hungry, they're going to eat you.
That's what animals do. They lick their food to prepare it.
Yeah, they're not licking you because they like you. Right. The governor of California's name, of course, I don't have to tell everyone, is Arnold Schwarzenegger. He calls in once in a while. Thank you, Governor Schwarzenegger.
Yes, good morning, Howard. How are you?
I'm doing well. And how are you, and how are things in California going?
Well, everything is wonderful. I just purchased a house, some property in Santa Barbara, so I'm dealing with that. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but and also I want to congratulate you on the upcoming wedding and all that. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes, because this weekend is my 22nd anniversary with Maria. I cannot believe it.
Wow, that's a successful marriage. In Hollywood, that's almost unheard of.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. She's a wonderful woman. And by the way, Robin, good morning, Robin. How are you?
Good morning, Arnold.
Listen, I want to tell you, Maria, she saw you on The View, and she loved the dress. But I want to tell you, I saw a video of it yesterday. My son showed me it on the Internet. He says, come check this out. This is Robin's dress. And I have to tell you, Robin, it looked like an African fruit bat to me. That's what it looks like.
An African fruit bat.
Food bag?
Yeah,
fruit bat. A fruit bat. A fruit bat.
Oh, okay.
Fruit bat, right.
The accent threw me.
Yeah, African fruit bat because...
By the way, but Governor, aren't you proud of Robin that she is... she's met up with Zabiba, and she is raising money for Eritrea. Eritrea. I mean, isn't that wonderful?
Sure. I mean, yes, it's wonderful how, as you know, I do a lot of stuff with Special Olympics and the Council on Fitness. I think this is great. What is the program? Healing Bridges? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Right. Well, listen, I want to tell you something, Robin. This is wonderful. It's great to see, blacks doing something other than killing and stealing from each other.
Arnold.
How did he win?
How did you win California?
You know what? I was just saying to myself, you forget Arnold Schwarzenegger is the governor of California.
You're the governor. You can't...
Listen, no. I was thinking about this the other day because I was at McDonald's and I was eating some chicken McNuggets. Listen, I want to say this to you, Robin.
Would you actually eat people, Arnold?
Of course. Why not? Listen, if the shit goes down, you're going to have to resort to something. And I want to say this, Robin. Howard, you're talking about the bear. You're talking about the bear eating the guy or whatever. Yeah. Robin, I mean, you're talking about women in Africa. You're saying something about business ventures for African women. I mean, what are they going to corner the market on fly swatters or something? What are you talking about?
Robin, yes, you raised, I don't know how much money you raised. Do you release how much has been raised?
We're still getting the tabulations. We're not finished because the online auction is still going on. I see.
And they're going to take all this money and they're going to put the women in Africa into some sort of business. Arnold Schwarzenegger say, what are they going to make, fly swatters? What businesses are they going to be in?
That is ridiculous, Arnold.
Right.
The women of Africa are very resourceful, and they do amazing things with textiles.
Thanks to Robin, we now have fly swatter business.
Fly swatters for everyone.
By the way, did you watch the Pope's visit? You're Catholic, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't want the religion too much, Howard, but yes, I did see the Pope, and you know what? I have to tell you something. Total bullshit. We totally got ripped off here in California.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, listen, he's in New York City, he's in New York, and then he's in, D.C., of course. I mean, listen, he's walking around in his little dress, apologizing for all this stuff. I mean, so what? Listen, so they played a little grab ass with all the boys. Listen, let me tell you something. I've got more important things to worry about over here. This economy, this overpopulation, Tom Cruise. I mean, what the hell's wrong with him? Have God come over and take care of this shit. I mean, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know what your point is, but...
I don't either.
Listen, my point is, listen, the school systems are going into shit and all this. We have all these problems over here with this, Asian drivers and the smog and all this. He's walking around talking about nothing. Have God come down here and take care of all this, sort it out.
I see.
You want a big miracle.
Of course. I mean, we're a crime or whatever the hell you call it. Just have him come down here and sort it out.
All right. And you're from McCain, I take it, right?
Of course. Listen, Howard, let me tell you something. First of all, McCain is a total war hero. He's a family man. He's someone that I totally look up to because, when I came here to America back in the day, I was totally wanted to be Republican, But I want to say, no matter what happens, I want to tell you, listen to me now. No matter what happens, there's no way in hell that they're going to let that woman in office. I'm telling you right now.
Hillary?
No, because they would let... I was talking to Maria. I said, Maria, they would let, a mongoloid in there before they let her in there. I'm telling you that.
All right, well...
The other thing is, listen, and the other thing, Howard, is, let me tell you, this Obama totally worries me because, Maria is supporting him.
Really?
Right.
She supports Obama, and you remember that movie, what was that movie, Mandingo from the 70s?
Yes, I do.
Let me tell you, this concerns me. The story was about the slave, and he got with what was it?
With a white woman.
The white woman.
White woman had sex with him.
I want to say, Maria watches the television a little too closely when that son of a bitch is on there, and I don't like it. It makes me nervous.
You think she's going to run off with him? Well, listen, Governor, you've made no points today, but I'm so glad you called in.
How is California doing under Arnold's reign?
Listen, California is totally bad shape. The housing market is dropping out. It's bottoming out. I want to say I admire you guys, and I admire Spitzer over there. We didn't get to talk about this, but I'm jealous I didn't think of that first. I mean, you know.
Well, you like a hand job now and then, don't you?
Exactly. Listen, let me tell you something, Howard. The only reason that you bring your wife to a conference like that, when they had that conference, is to say to the world, you know, you say, look at this shit that I've been putting up with all these years. Now you know. Now you know.
That's why he had Syl at the press conference.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone was sitting there going, look, why not go to a hooker?
Absolutely. Can you blame him? I can't.
Thank you, Governor.
But listen, Howard, I want to say finally, tonight I will be on Jay Leno. You can watch me on there. We'll be talking about stuff. And also, this weekend, I will be on America's Most Wanted with John Walsh.
Oh.
Yeah. He's still looking for that goddamn kid. I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it.
Oh, you're terrible.
Thank you very much. By the way, to get a personalized message from Fake Arnold, go to fakearnold.com. And watch for Fake Arnold on The Late Show with Craig Ferguson. All right, Fake Arnold. Bye-bye.
Well, listen, take care, Howard.
Right.
Bye-bye.
There he is, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
See? Less